Let me know. Am I good? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, I'm getting thumbs up. Okay. I see we have 16 people here, so with no reason to wait, let's get started with welcome to the CUC Masters random draw for setting up our pools for the championships. I don't think there's too much to explain this time, so let's just get on with it. We'll start with the mixed division, where I'll be drawing the top seeds from pot 1 into spots C1 and D1. So I've got my Easter eggs here. Mix them up without looking. And the first team I draw will go into spot C1. So here we go. Into C1 is going to be Notorious KWG. So I'll write that in. All right, and that means that this should be Forever Young. Forever Young, we'll go into D1. All right, so that ends pot 1 for the mixed division. Now we'll go into pot 2. With 4 teams going into spots A2, B2, C2, and D2. And there are no restrictions on where the teams can end up. All right, so stir this up into A2. We'll go A2 first. A2 is going to be Rogue Hippo. Rogue Hippo goes into A2. And next, we'll do B2 next. Into B2 is Trail Mix. Trail Mix is B2. Next is C2. Next C2. It's going to be Dinner at 4. Dinner at 4 goes into C2. And that means the last team is going to be Elder, and they'll go into D2. Just open and confirm. Elder. Elder goes into D2. Okay. And the next is to do pot 3 for the mixed division. We have come into a restriction because there are 2 Ontario teams in Pool C. The third team must come from a region that's not Ontario, and the only team in this pot not from Ontario is Firefly. So when I draw Firefly, they will go into C3. Otherwise, the first team I draw will go into A3. Okay, first one into A3. Pushing more daisies. Okay. Next team into B3. Is Flow. Flow goes into B3. Next. So if this is Firefly, it goes into C3. If it's pushing daisies, it goes into D3. So we have pushing daisies, they go into D3. And the last team is Firefly. Firefly goes into C3. That concludes the mixed division. Next, we'll do the open division. It's quite simple. We have 3 teams going into E3, E4, E5. Okay, first one to E3. We have Viper into E3. Okay, looking. We've got to E4, we have Quacks. And then the last one should be Grandson. Grandson. All right, and now we can do the women's division. So first, there's no restrictions for pot 1, which is F2 and G2. So I'll take the 2 teams that go into those spots. Okay, we'll do F2 first. This one, F2, is Iguana. Iguana goes into F2. Which should mean Solstice goes into G2. Solstice, G2. Okay, and because the Quebec teams are spread up, there are no restrictions for the last 4 teams. Okay, so I'll put the 4 teams in, stir it up. Okay, we'll do F3, G3, F4, G4. So F3 is going to be Quasar, Kazakh, okay, G3, oh, okay, here we go, G3, going to be Lore, G3. Okay, F4 is next. F4. We have Psycho-Cybernetics. Which means the last team is Queen Peas. Queen Peas goes into G4. All right, and there you have it. These are our pools for CUC Masters happening August 6th, 7th at UPI Fields in Ottawa. And if there's any questions, you have a couple of seconds to put them in the comments. Otherwise, we'll end this here. Any questions? Not seeing anything. So expect a captain's pack, an email tonight with this updated schedule and fields, and sometime next week, a captain's email for all the tournament details. And we'll see you at UPI August 6th and 7th. Thank you, everyone.